could take down 3 dogs in a minute. 3?
Should we do it next week?
I can believe you at
I'll
all.
do it next week. I don't give a shit.
I'll give you $20.
3 dogs in a minute. I could do it.
$20.
I'll give you $20.
Gentlemen and ladies, welcome to episode 7 of the Garage Gang podcast with your hosts, Brandon Reeves, Tanner Knight, Dalton Parrott. We're going to go over the usual stuff. We're talking college football, we're talking NFL, MLB, hockey, and then we might dig into some other stuff. We'll see where the conversation takes us. But first, I have a Would You Rather. We kind of start the episodes off this way more often than not. Here's the Would You Rather, boys. Tell me what you think. Would you rather never get hungover, so plus, for sure, or never sweat again? So never get hungover again or never sweat again?
Ooh. Can I go first?
Yeah, get after it.
I'd like to present 2 answers to you. The first would be as if I was 21. It would be to never sweat again. If I was still 21, I'd choose to never sweat again. But as I've gotten older, my body can't combat the effects of 4 Coors Lights as well as it used to.
4, dog?
I drink 4 and wake up feeling like I got beat over the side of the head with a 4 iron. So I think at my old age, the ripe age of 27, I think I'm going to choose to never be hungover again because I'm getting really tired of dealing with those and I just can't seem to get it through my head to quit.
Yeah. Like if you could control yourself, you would just stop drinking.
I can't. Well, I can't.
You can't stop sweating.
But I feel like it'd be a disservice to myself if I didn't house 15 to 20 domestic light beers every time I hung out with the fellas.
So
no sweating anymore for me. That's what I choose.
You know what, man?
No more hungovers. Sorry.
I'm a vet in the game of being hungover.
Been there, done that.
We're not going to get into the logistics of last Saturday. It was a long one. I'd take no sweating ever again. I play a lot of slow pitch softball. It's miserable as shit. It gets hot as hell.
Work.
No sweating. Work outside. It's miserable. So, no sweating is right up my alley.
Yeah.
I would absolutely love that.
Yeah, I don't mind a good sweat. But then again, sometimes there's situations where you're not supposed to be sweating,
And I just am because I'm a bigger fella.
Sometimes we're in Texas. Sometimes it's just hot.
Yeah, you just find yourself in bad spots.
You're just gonna sweat.
Like a wedding outside. It's
yeah.
Come on.
In August, which
Yes.
should be against the law.
I think no more sweating is way more convenient than no more hangovers. Because at least with a hangover, you're expecting it going into it.
Right.
The night before, you're yeah, I'm gonna be hungover. But
like that.
Sweating is sometimes, it's they don't got the AC on, you're laying in bed, you gotta get outside the covers.
You hate to ask your buddy to turn the AC down a little bit.
It's just an
Hey, could you
inconvenient
turn it down to
spot.
a cool 67, please? Thanks.
Please.
That'll cost you $200 today on July 8th.
I can't sleep without my Tempur-Pedic and the cool weather. All right, yeah, I'm gonna go no more sweating for sure. I like that. All right, let's dive into college football. Here we go. We're going to discuss some ranked teams that lost last weekend. There wasn't too many, but we're going to jump right into it. We had number 22 Missouri loses to number 8 Oklahoma. They were supposed to lose, and they sure did. 17-6. Oklahoma takes care of Missouri and continues their march into the college football playoff.
Hey, number 1 rusher in the country ran for, I want to say, 58 yards against my Sooners. That's pretty damn good, fellas.
Yeah, y'all's defense, week in and week out, y'all's defense is proving themselves. Offense still has a lot to...
Our offense is fucking anemic. Yeah. It makes me sick. It's
the
laughable.
thing about Oklahoma is if I'm a college football playoff team, say I'm A&M, I don't want to run into Oklahoma for the simple fact that they're a wild card team.
Yeah, they'll beat your ass 10-6. It's crazy.
They're a wild card team in the sense of you know what you're getting out of their defense, but you don't necessarily know what you're getting out of their offense.
The moment they show a little bit of light on that offensive side of the football, they become a serious
They could be a real problem, yeah. Now, if their offense keeps playing like it has the past few weeks, less of a problem. But
we'll see, man. Ask Bama about that.
That's what I'm saying. Wild card, it's a wild card team. It's a team I would rather go play Oregon.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
I feel like y'all's team puts up 28 points. You'll have a chance to win every game.
Yeah, I wish we could average that. That'd be a hell of a number to have on our side, but we just don't.
Mizzou's got a good defense, though. Y'all put up 17.
Damn good
I'm
defense.
sure the defense put you in some good spots to earn that 17. I did see a slant route that went for 90 yards, so that was at least 7 of them. You scored another 10 in the game.
Yeah, Mateer had 2 passing touchdowns, little fake run up the middle on the goal line, little dump pass over the middle to our big guy. They just need to get rid of the RPO as a whole. Mateer, let him sit back there and just throw the fucking football. The RPO, he's got to make perfect reads every snap of the football game. It's not in his fucking
Maybe
arsenal.
That's something you try to work in during the offseason.
I say work it in right now. Your offense can't get any worse. I mean,
there's no time for offseason.
Work in the RPO in the offseason, maybe scrap it for now.
yeah, you'd think they'd be a little bit better at it considering they had a whole offseason together. It's just, I don't know. The RPO has to go. Let him throw or let the offensive linemen really get downhill in the run game and push some people around. That it's not finding much success there with it.
All right, so that's number 8, Oklahoma. They beat number 22, Missouri. Let's move on. We have number 15, USC. They lose to number 7, Oregon. We told you last week this was going to be a close game, and unfortunately we were wrong. USC's defense is that bad.
I will say this score does not depict how close this football game was throughout.
Yeah.
USC played them tight. They just. I saw somebody say when Lincoln Riley doesn't have the best quarterback in the country, he's not really a threat. You know what I mean? Like when the weight of the game falls on to your quarterback's shoulders and he's not the best in the country, you lose more often than you don't, or than you win.
I think I just had so much disrespect for Oregon. I kind of unfocused on Southern Cal here, and for me, that was kind of the mistake I made. Was like my pick on USC winning this game was more on the disrespect of Oregon, and it was less on what has USC proven to me. And looking back at their schedule and their wins, they haven't proven a lot. And so while I still think Oregon is not that good, I think USC is just also not that good.
USC also had every opportunity to win this game.
100%.
Like they got a couple stops like in the game that were incredibly important. Like they had the opportunity to go down the field and score. They just didn't. So.
I agree. And it was a hell of a game for Oregon's offense to get back on track with a Lincoln Riley defense facing the Lincoln Riley defense. It's hell of a week for things to just go right for the Ducks.
Who does Oregon have this week? Let's look. They have Washington. So, yeah, Oregon's going to be in the playoff. They play Washington this week. They'll be heavy favorites, I'm sure. Washington is not having a good year. They haven't since Penix. So
that's true.
I mean, yeah, that's I don't even see them in the standings.
No, they're right there.
For the Big Ten?
Yeah, Big Ten. Okay, they're 5-3 in conference, 8-3 overall. So yeah, they don't have playoff implications. So yeah, number 7 Oregon beats number 15 USC. Next, let's move to number 23 Houston. They lose to unranked TCU 17-14 in an absolute barn burner. Barn burner in the Big 12. Who'd have guessed?
Big 12's just stacked, huh? Every team's so good, people losing left and right. Bullshit. It just goes to show the back half of that Big 12 is just not very good. I'd say the back 3/4 of that Big 12 is just not very good.
And that's about all that's worth discussing on that one. Number 16, Georgia Tech losing to unranked Pittsburgh 42-28. Georgia Tech gets rout in the ACC. And Pitt, who just had an ugly loss to
Notre Dame.
Notre Dame, that's right. Notre Dame went up there on College Game Day and whooped up on Pitt, and Pitt brings it back and takes it to Georgia Tech. So
nightmare situation for Georgia Tech.
ACC.
100%.
I mean, honestly, if I'm the ACC, this makes the ACC look so weak because Notre Dame just went and beat Pitt, and then now you have Pitt go take down the top dog, Georgia Tech. ACC looks bad.
Pittsburgh coach last week before they played Notre Dame said that he was focused on the last 2 games of the season. Last 2, because like you said, that Notre Dame game doesn't matter, which I don't agree with. That's a really pussy way to put it, Like, this game doesn't matter. The outcome doesn't matter.
Imagine being a player. Imagine being a player and your head coach saying that before the game.
Then they show up and they just beat the hell out of Georgia Tech. So, I mean, more power to them.
So, if Virginia takes care of business, Georgia Tech's not going to be in the conference championship now.
Yeah, I
would.
would.
2 losses in conference now.
Yeah.
There's going to be one team out of the ACC that makes the playoff, I bet.
Yeah, it's a one-bid conference for sure.
Yeah.
That's crazy because it looked like they had it in the bag for so long.
They did, but they've lost 2 of their last 3, and they're about to play Georgia this weekend. They're going to lose 3 out of their last 4. You can't put that team in the playoff.
No, you just can't.
That's not even a conference game against Georgia. It's over.
Yeah.
No, yeah. That'll just if they can somehow beat Georgia, then it, maybe there's an argument there, but that's not happening soon. We have number 21. Illinois losing to unranked Wisconsin 27-10. Holy shit, Illinois. Lose to Wisconsin by 17.
Dude, Wisconsin's fucking bad.
This
Like,
is two
real
times now
bad.
we've talked about Wisconsin beating up on schools.
Yeah.
I've been out on Illinois since they got their shit kicked in by Indiana.
Wisconsin is 4
I
and
agree.
7 overall.
Yeah, but I mean, I just feel like Illinois, like every year they act like everyone thinks they're good at the beginning of the year. They're kind of like BYU. They kind of linger around.
Yeah, Wisconsin is the same school that Ohio State routed 34-0 in a game that they had 150 total offensive yards. The next weekend they go out and play Oregon. I think they had another, 150 to 200. They barely skate past Washington by 3. Like, Wisconsin is not good, and they just whipped up on number 21 Illinois. So Illinois was, overrated to say the least. Number 21. So they'll drop out of the rankings. They will no longer be relevant, and the Big Ten is still a 2-horse race.
Yeah, at the end of the day, it's going to be Ohio State.
Yeah,
No doubt about it.
yeah.
There's just no other way to look at it. The Big Ten, 1-horse race. I wouldn't even say 2.
You don't think Indiana's a horse? They don't have a fucking.
When it comes down to it, Ohio State, I think, kind of puts it on Indiana. I'm not saying Indiana's dog shit. I think Ohio State's like genuinely that good. Like they just beat the shit out of people. They might play a close quarter and a half of football, and then you blink and they're up 24 points.
I feel like every game with Ohio State is like it's pretty close at half.
Yeah, and they just come out and it's like, oh shit.
Yeah, and then after half it gets ugly.
It's an embarrassing loss for the Fighting Lions.
It's bad.
It really sucks.
It's
Yeah.
bad.
So those are all the ranked teams that lost. Not too many. We only have 5 this week. It was honestly kind of I wouldn't say a boring slate of football this week, but it was kind of like an expected slate of football, more or less.
Yeah, not a whole lot of good games.
Yeah.
Not heavy loaded with them, but some important teams lost this weekend.
Yeah, I mean, Missouri's out of it. USC's now out of it. They could have made things interesting for the
Tech
Big
more than
Ten.
likely out of it.
Yeah, ACC is,
ACC's wide ass open for one of them
Wide
teams to get in, boys.
open, yeah. So let's move into some games where some ranked teams actually won. We had number 12 Utah skating by and beating Kansas State 51-47. That one was an absolute shootout. Utah came back and actually won this game at the end of it. And
Well, what was your stat about this game? You had a crazy stat.
Kansas State ran the football for 470 yards
lost.
and lost.
Damn.
Utah could be the most fraudulent number 12 team in the history of fucking college football. You don't go give up 470 plus yards of rushing to a shitty Kansas State team. You just can't do it. I know they won, but at the end of the day, they got to do some self-reflecting here. They got their asses kicked for 4 quarters and just somehow wound up on top.
Yeah, I think the Big 12 is still going to only have 2 schools. Utah beating Kansas State, that's like not impressive at all.
That's a joke.
Yeah, the fact that they barely won is even like less impressive.
That's showing shades of the old Big 12 right there.
And so, yeah, I mean, it's still Tech and BYU there.
And I think Kansas State's quarterback only threw for like 110.
What's his name?
Avery
The curly-haired
Johnson.
guy? Yeah.
And poor Kansas State fans, man. I feel like they've seen this episode one too many times. Kansas State has the ball with a chance to go and win it, and Avery Johnson throws a pick.
I just feel like they've had nothing but tough loss after tough loss this year.
Yeah, and I mean,
K-State?
Like week 0, they lost to Iowa State in heartbreaking fashion.
bad teams lose those types of games.
Yeah.
Every time.
Yeah.
And it's a damn shame. I think Utah's fraudulent, boys. Fraudulent.
Speaking of bad teams, so Florida goes and loses to number 20 Tennessee. So Florida's been playing a lot of teams close, but they lose to number 20 Tennessee. They lose 31-11. Tennessee absolutely routed them start to finish. 31-11 is probably, more generous than it actually looked. I think Tennessee got up on them quick. It was 24 or so in the second quarter.
Yeah, ass kicking.
Yeah, absolute ass kicking.
Like that score doesn't look terrible, but it was
It was bad.
terrible.
Yeah, that game was never close.
Both those teams are just ready for the year to be over.
Yeah, and I think Tennessee, that's a statement game for Tennessee. It's like, hey, like put some foot in ass, you know.
Yeah.
Let's go down there and let's bury him. I think I read a stat. That was the first time Tennessee had gone to the Swamp and won since 2003. And they played on the same side of the SEC for that entirety of that time.
Oh, wow. So they've lost that many years.
Yeah, so like going into that game, it's like, shit, can they do it?
2003. So we're talking 22 years of alternating wins.
Yeah.
Probably.
Yeah. They just can't go to the swamp and win. And boy, they went there and just beat the ever-loving shit out of the Florida Gators.
Congrats to the Volunteers.
Yeah, that was an SEC game I was hoping to see close and hoping to be a good game. It was a night game on Saturday, and was really looking forward to it. But like we said earlier, like this week's slate just didn't pan out.
Boner killer, man.
Yeah.
Hey, Texas fans got to be sick looking at that game, being like, "We lost to that Florida team."
And Tennessee goes and routes them.
Yeah.
They make Tennessee's defense look good, who is not good.
Yeah, that's bad news, man.
That's the story with Lagway, though. Like, you don't know what you're getting. That's
Yeah.
the story of Florida. Is like inconsistent as
Yep.
bowel movement. Next, we had number 23, the UNT Mean Green Fighting Eagles. They beat Rice 56-24. UNT routes them. Messmaker throws.
Put on a clinic.
I
Absolute
finally
clinic.
figured out his name.
There you go. You delivered there.
Messmaker throws for 469 yards and 3 tuds.
19 of 23, extremely efficient.
The guy, yeah, 19 completions, 470 yards.
3 tutters.
What is the average on that? Quick
I don't
math.
know. I don't know, man. I'm horrible at math.
Too bad he's going to be an Okie State Cowboy next year.
Yeah, that's a boner killer for sure.
Why is he going to be an Okie State Cowboy? Fill me in.
UNT's coach took the money and
I don't
ran.
know what the relationship situation is there between Messmaker and coach. But
I imagine it's pretty good.
It's got to be good considering Messmaker didn't start a single snap in high school and comes to UNT, wins that starting job, finds success with his coach.
So don't be
I don't
surprised if
know.
he's an Oklahoma State Cowboy next year.
Yeah, go Pokes.
We're gonna see. We're gonna see if Okie State has the money because there's gonna be plenty of schools throwing cash at him, man.
Oh, for sure. Yeah.
Plenty of them.
So we've been talking about trying to get Messmaker on the pod for a minute now, and I saw him on Sports Center the other day, so I think that is out the door.
Hey, also, I want to shout out my boy Jake Odom. He's got me tickets to the UNT Temple game this week to see Messmaker's last game down there,
Last game.
down there at Datku Stadium.
He's not even a senior, but it's his last.
It's his last one. I think the world knows it. I mean, sorry, Jake. Jake knows it. It's a bad day in Denton, Texas, but that's just the way business is done nowadays. You
Yeah.
flash some cash. Next thing you know, what? You're gone.
Shout out, Jake.
Welcome to the real world.
Welcome to the real world. It sucks. It's not UNT's first rodeo with this shit.
No. Yeah,
But-
so Messmaker's still balling. He's got UNT ranked for the first time, I think, ever, right?
I think in my 27 years of existence,
I
gotta be.
I believe so.
I didn't know they had a football team until, like, at least, like, 3
Get the hell
months
out
ago.
of here, dude. Stone Cold played for them.
Steve Austin?
Yeah.
Did he?
Austin 316, baby.
Damn, now he's a wrestler. That's cool. So,
Fucking, come on.
Something UNT could really hang their hat on.
Fucking Mean Joe Green.
Before Messmaker,
it was
that
a joke.
it.
It was a joke. It was a joke. I knew they had a girls' basketball team. All right, next.
And men's.
Let's dive in to the updated top 10. I don't think there's many changes. Oregon might have bumped up a few spots, but other than that, nothing is
This
really
isn't the college
crazy
football rankings
going
either.
on. It's not, but it's
We just
it
better
might
preference
be
that.
identical. It might be. This is the AP top 10, but we'll dive into it. We had number 1, Ohio State, previously also number 1. Number 2, Indiana, previously number 2. Number 3, Texas A&M, previously number 3. Number 4, Georgia, previously number 4. And this is where things change. We have number 5, Oregon, who was previously number 8. And remember, this was off Oregon's win against USC, who was also ranked, what was USC ranked? Number 15. So a good win for the Ducks. Again, I don't think USC had much to show on that one. But, yeah, Oregon just jumped into the number 5 spot. Number 6, Ole Miss. They were previously 5, so they jumped down 1. And then you have Texas Tech 7. They were 7 before. Number 8, Oklahoma, who was number 8 before. And then number 9, Notre Dame. Number 10, Alabama. They both stay the same as well.
I'll tell you what. The college football rankings dropped tonight. And you know what's going to happen? You know what the fucking shitty thing that's going to happen? Oklahoma's going to drop to 9 after beating a ranked Missouri team. And Notre Dame's going to jump to 8 after beating a horrible Syracuse team who Notre Dame was up 21-0 before their offense took a fucking snap this weekend.
Dude.
That's no joke. Pick 6, punt return, pick 6 before their quarterback stepped on the field.
I mean, that's impressive.
70-7 versus Syracuse, and Syracuse scored with seconds left in the football game.
So I'm going to hype up Notre Dame, of course, because I'm an A&M guy and we beat them earlier in the year.
Jesus.
But also, the same way you would do with Tennessee.
It's fair.
The Notre Dame win against Pitt and then Pitt's win against Georgia Tech. Like, if I'm the selection committee, you definitely look at that. Those are back-to-back weeks late in the year.
Right.
And you had respect on Georgia Tech.
Yeah. 100%.
They go lose to Pitt the week before. Notre Dame smashes Pitt.
Really good argument as to why they should jump up a spot.
But I'm going to tell you my argument why Oklahoma shouldn't drop to 9.
They beat Missouri.
They go on the road to Tallahassee, win. They beat South Carolina on the road.
I don't think, yeah.
They go beat Bama on the road. A tough Missouri team comes to town, beat them.
What was OU before, 8?
Yeah. So I think those two are going to swap 8 and 9 right there.
Oh,
I genuinely do.
When you put it that way, I don't think they should move down.
So do you think Oklahoma's win against Missouri is more impressive than Notre Dame's I guess Notre Dame's win against Pitt?
I think what Oklahoma's done the past 3 weeks kind of trumps whatever. Like, doesn't really matter.
Yeah, Notre Dame beat a 3-7 Syracuse team this week. Oklahoma had a fucking what? 8 and.
But this week makes their last week's win. Again, I'm not arguing that Oklahoma should or shouldn't be ranked above or below Pitt or Notre Dame.
Right.
But I'm saying this week definitely helps Notre Dame.
I will just say, it's extremely important this week because those two teams right now are squared up to play each other in the first round.
Yeah.
And if Oklahoma has to go to South Bend after the body of work that they fucking put in, that'll be criminal, dude. Absolutely fucking criminal.
Dude, I cannot wait. I hope they play in the first round. I think that'll be an amazing game.
Hopefully it's in Norman, Oklahoma, and I'm just 20 beers deep up there just fucking
I told you earlier, I was like, dude, if you can get me a ticket that is a reasonable price, get me a ticket and I will be there.
All right.
Hey, real quick, before we move on, did you say they went to Tallahassee?
And I will pay for it.
Did I say Tallahassee? I didn't mean to say Tallahassee. I'm bad with cities. Give me a break. We went to Knoxville, Tennessee. We played on the road in South Carolina.
We are making Paul a little bit better at geography.
One step at a time.
Well, try to guess. How far is that drive from Denton, Texas?
To where?
Knoxville?
You want to say Tallahassee or Knoxville?
Yeah, which one?
Fuck, man.
Do you know where each one is?
Yeah, Tallahassee's significantly further away.
Where's Tallahassee?
Florida.
Correct.
Bang. Bang. Knoxville, Tennessee. Throw a dog a bone, man. I'm just...
What'd you guess?
What do you-
Adverse-wise drive.
To which one?
Knoxville.
I bet it's every bit of... we'll say 11.
That's actually a good guess.
I
don't
think
know
it's
how
a
far it
little
is.
less.
Somebody check me now.
Terrence, check
Now. Somebody check
I think it's
me.
a little less. I was gonna say 10, honestly.
I think 11's a good number,
How far do you think Tallahassee is?
but it might be...
Oh god, I don't know. Florida's weird, dude. I drove to Miami one time.
But isn't Tallahassee in like the panhandle of Florida, so it's not too south?
Yeah,
right?
Yeah, Florida's weird though because like you get to Florida from Denton is like 10 hours, but then the further you go into of course.
Right, because we went. Yeah.
It's like driving to like East Texas versus El Paso.
How long
It's
did
like-
you say?
11.
I said 10. It's
Close, 12.
Yeah,
I'm fucking
12.
good. Okay, these two guys slandering my geography knowledge. Okay, when push comes to shove, I might be
It's
the
just
guy.
because you said Tallahassee, and I knew you were thinking Tallahassee, Tennessee, which rolls off the tongue very nice.
It should
does.
be Tallahassee, Tennessee.
There might
honestly.
actually be a Tallahassee in Tennessee.
Yeah, I mean, there's probably a Tallahassee, Texas. We just don't even fucking know about it.
Tallahassee, Florida's it's about the same drive. It's only 10 minutes long.
Have y'all been to the Eiffel
Really?
Tower in Texas, in Paris?
Yeah, it's a great spot.
No, but I've been to Paris.
Yeah.
I've been to Paris.
All right. So Georgia Tech, we've talked about this already. They lost to Pitt. Georgia Tech was previously number 16, and they go ahead and drop 23. So the ACC is wide open.
I kind of want Virginia to come out of there.
Yeah. So the 3 top dogs right now are Virginia, 6-1 in conference. Virginia, you heard that right. Then you have Pittsburgh, 6-1 in conference, and SMU. So we're
Actually, I retract that statement. I want SMU to come out of the ACC.
dude, I don't know. I think Virginia's
They
got
get the brakes beat off of them as soon as they have a
Dude, any team out of the ACC is going to get their titties licked.
Yeah.
So
So
it's going to happen.
college football playoff is definitely only getting one ACC school for sure, and the top dogs are Virginia, Pittsburgh, and SMU. So you're talking teams like Georgia Tech, Miami, Clemson, all not even gonna make the ACC championship. How insane is that?
Dabo Sweeney needs kicked in the pills for what he's put on out there.
I mean, Miami, beginning of the year, what were they ranked? 2, 3?
Yeah, they beat
Clemson?
They beat fucking Notre Dame.
Clemson ranked top 10.
That goes. Notre Dame lost to that team.
Clemson would just do what every other team's doing and take advantage of NIL. They'd probably be winning the ACC.
Dabo doesn't believe in it, man.
He's just stuck in his old
It
ways.
is wild to me that Virginia, SMU, and Pittsburgh are the top dogs in the ACC whenever there's other schools like Miami, Clemson.
Classic case of teams adapting and not adapting and just dying.
And you got SMU rising above all the shit with all their money. Look at them, right in position A to go take it.
Yeah.
That's all you can ask for.
I mean,
They've done it quietly.
Very quietly.
Yeah.
They have a
Flip on the
hell of a
radar.
quarterback out there.
yeah. So there is officially 1 week left of regular season college football. And so that means we have this last week. Then we have,
Conference championship weekend.
well, I think the following week we have Navy, Army.
I believe you're correct.
Week 4.
Let's go look. I think conference championship is immediately after because it's. Let's go check.
I believe we have Navy, Army the following week after the regular season, and then we dive into the conference championships. And then after that, the ACC will no longer be relevant.
Nope, conference championship is the week of December 1st, so it's immediately after.
Immediately following that last week of the season.
It's next week.
And then I think, Navy and Army get thrown into that, like,
It's week 16, so
Yeah.
there's like a week break.
nobody's playing except for those
Nobody
two.
Except for them,
Yeah, well, they all prep for the
And then
playoffs.
bowls start on December 13th.
Oh, boys. We're about
Can't
to get
wait to
into
watch
it.
the Outback Bowl, baby.
So this week's slate of college football is probably the best you're going to see throughout the year, and that is because it is rivalry week. And boy, howdy, do we have some games on the slate here. And it starts us off on Friday. So what is it? Black Friday. The day after Thanksgiving, Friday at 2:30, we have number 4 Georgia at number 23 Georgia Tech. Georgia favored by 13.5, and Georgia's defense is good, offense also good. I mean, Georgia's just a good team all around. Georgia Tech just lost to Pitt. This is like literally they have to win this game if they want any chance at doing anything this year. They have to win this
They
game.
might not even.
And
if they
even
do,
then, it
yeah.
might not be enough.
Asses will be kicked.
You think Georgia just smokes them?
Probably. They're in the no bullshit part of their schedule and season. It's foot on throat time. They're not going to mess around. They're going to whoop ass.
Yeah.
I hope so, because a year ago today is when they went to 13 overtimes and I couldn't get any sleep because that game was at 6:30 and I was
You
up till
loved
1
it.
a.m.
This
I
one's
did
at
love it.
2:30, so you'll definitely, hopefully, get some sleep. But maybe not, because at 6:30 on Friday night, we have number 3 Texas A&M and number 16 Texas. A&M is favored by 2.5 in the Lone Star Showdown.
I feel like that's not enough. I'll just go ahead and say it.
That's enough.
Not enough?
I feel like it's not enough.
That's enough.
You like A&M by more?
At least 3.5, dude.
The game's in shithole Austin, Texas.
You said not enough, as in I was expecting like you to say like 6 or 7, and then
I
you
think
said
it should.
3.5.
I think it should be 7.
Hey,
but
1 point, dude, that's crazy.
2.5 is just a weird spread.
That's crazy, dude.
No, that just means they think someone's gonna like
Win by
miss a
field goal.
PAT or something,
Yeah.
So,
or like go for 2 or something like that.
hear me out. I read Reeves these numbers earlier. He didn't like them, and he's got an argument to them. You know, one guy will throw the ball down the field, the other guy won't, but he has the past couple of weeks. Arch Manning and Marcel Reed's numbers are identical. They accounted for the same number of touchdowns. They're within 90 yards of each other in passing yards. You name it. I think Arch has one less pick than Marcel Reed. Like, they're neck and neck, quarterback-wise, numbers-wise. This game is going to be good.
I think this game will be close, but I think another reason that those numbers are close is that A&M, you can go back and watch damn near any of their games. When they get up on people, they start running the ball, and they start controlling the clock like most good, smart football teams do. And just because they, have the run game to do it, honestly.
I'm just saying, like,
Whereas Texas has been in dogfights now with Mississippi State, with Kentucky. I mean, week in and week out, you're seeing Texas fight tooth and nail to the end
I agree.
to win the game.
I agree, but, like, Texas played Arkansas last week.
Yeah, they handled Arkansas.
Handled them. Arch Manning looked fucking good.
Arkansas, a lot like Florida, you don't know what you're getting.
Would you say
Right.
that
Taylor Green and
I
DJ
wish,
Lagway,
I wish Taylon Green was a Sooner.
damn near identical quarterbacks in the sense of like, if
Taylon
they
Green's
wake up-
significantly better.
if they wake up on the wrong side of the bed, though, you might get a shitty
But like,
quarterback.
Taylon Green's doing it by himself. It's 1 versus 11 every time. Like every fucking time.
I don't hate.
He runs for his life. I'm just saying, I like that guy. I wish he was a Sooner. Like I really
No,
do.
the guy is a phenomenal athlete.
What do you think Texas defense is ranked in total yards allowed in the nation?
Probably
the
not,
nation?
Probably not terrible, right?
I would say top 10 for sure.
Number 4.
4?
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
they're
feel
good.
Every time I watch A&M play, it's a freaking track meet.
No, I bet this one is, I'm going to say 37
A&M
to 32 A&M.
A&M just comes into this game with a lot on the line, right?
Y'all like that? 37, 32?
Yeah.
I think it's probably damn close to that.
I'm just throwing out random ass numbers because I think weird stuff is going to happen. There's going to
A
be
safety, a fucking couple field goals.
a miss PAT. Like, I
Yeah.
can see weird stuff
Have
happening.
scoregami on our hands.
But like
This is not going to be 35-28. There's going to be weird stuff.
we're sitting here with a Texas team that is playing their best football. Arch Manning is at least.
Yeah. Which,
They have nothing to lose.
yeah.
Nothing. So
If Texas wins this game, do you think they make the playoff?
no.
No.
Three loss team? No.
No, I don't think so. I think there's going to be people pushing for it.
So you think they legitimately have nothing to lose?
They have nothing.
Nothing.
Sark's about to pull out every trick out of the bag. He's got.
Yeah, and they'll have nothing to lose, and it'll come down to
And all A&M has to lose is the SEC championship.
It's a lot.
it'll yeah.
I mean, it is, but I mean,
still get it.
they have the playoff in the bag.
If you go to the conference
they're in.
championship, cool. If you don't, you get some rest.
If rest up, boys.
That
But
is-
like I'm just curious, like how much weight are these championships going to carry? Like I know it carries a
Yeah.
lot for the winner
Yeah,
because it's an automatic bid, but like the loser, you're playing for a conference championship, you lose that game.
yeah. Does it hurt
How
you?
much weight does that carry, or will it carry? I don't know.
So I say this as like just generalized, like even Ohio State, Indiana, when they go to play, I don't think it should carry much.
That one won't. They're 1 and 2 in the country. That one's not gonna. If Indiana goes out and gets their teeth fucking kicked in,
Yeah, and then maybe
they won't get kicked out of the playoff by any means, but they might drop to like your
But
5 spot.
they've also played all of the same Big Ten conference schools. Like surely they've had some similar head-to-head matchups.
Indiana did go on the road to Oregon and win.
Yeah.
Like that's a big one.
Like there's been teams that A&M has played and say they win this game and they go play Alabama. Like there's been some teams that both teams have played and you can go look at scores, however you want to draw up the numbers or whatever. Say, one team goes and beats the shit out of the other. Like, I don't know. I think if you make it to the conference championship, whether you win or lose, it should not weigh too.
What happens if you're a 2-loss team and you sneak into that SEC championship like Georgia did a few years ago and you
It's
lose?
not the case this year.
I know. I'm just saying you lose.
And now you're a 3-loss team. I don't think you should be punished, honestly.
There's gonna be a lot of people pissed off with a 3-loss team in, but
This year is not the case.
it's not.
To make the SEC championship, you can only have one loss.
Yeah, and you know what? I'm fine with Oklahoma not playing in it. It's
And
just another week
conference.
to get beat up.
Yeah. So at 6:30 we have this is on Black Friday, so day after Thanksgiving. Tune in 6:30 p.m. Number 3 Texas A&M at number 16 Texas, and A&M is favored by 2.5. Next we have this. So this brings us to Saturday, the Saturday slate of rivalry games. We have number 1 at 11 a.m. Number 1 Ohio State at number 15 Michigan. Ohio State favored by 9.5
That's a lot.
in the game.
What's Michigan's conference record look like?
I'm not sure, Tanner, but I'm telling you this: Ohio State hasn't beaten them in 5 fucking years,
Oh, that is
and they're
crazy.
at the fucking big
That's
house.
Big House, right? Yeah. Uh-oh.
Michigan's conference record is 7-1. They're 9-2 overall
Holy
So they have a
shit!
one-loss team.
Right, but there's
in
only gonna be
conference. Yeah.
if Ohio's. Oh my god!
So Oregon and Michigan are both one-loss Big Ten schools, where you have Indiana and Ohio State undefeated in the Big Ten.
Hey, hear me out. Michigan wins.
Now there's
Ohio State 1 loss. Michigan 1 loss. Michigan sneaks into that fucking
Big Ten championship.
that Big Ten championship.
To play Indiana.
And they play
Oregon has
Indiana.
one.
They somehow beat them. Next thing you know,
Ohio
Michigan
State's out in 2 weeks,
Michigan's in the playoffs.
Well, if Michigan beats,
and Ohio State is out.
if Michigan beats Ohio State, there's
I don't think so.
They wouldn't
You don't?
I don't, they won't. They
would
won't.
be- But there'd be 3 one-loss teams in the Big Ten then.
So you think there will be 3 Big Ten schools in the playoff then? Because you'll have Indiana, you'd have Michigan, who had just beat Ohio State, and then won the Big Ten championship. So they're definitely in. Indiana's definitely in, and then
Well, Oregon,
Ohio State.
Oregon only has 1 loss too.
So 4 Big Ten schools?
There's no way.
Fuck me.
There's absolutely no way.
No. Michigan. If Michigan doesn't play for a championship, they don't get in.
Yeah.
If they don't play,
They have to beat Ohio State this week, and then they do that. They get in the Big Ten championship against Indiana, and then they have to beat Indiana, and they do that. I think
Because
Big Ten gets weird.
Something that's hurting Michigan as well is Oklahoma sitting in the top 12. And if they win next week, they're in. And you look at it, you've got a head-to-head matchup between Oklahoma and Michigan already this year. Oklahoma took it. So they're not going to jump an Oklahoma team with that head-to-head
Do you guys
matchup.
know how that would shake out if Oregon, Ohio State, and Michigan all had one loss?
Well, Oregon lost to Indiana, correct?
Michigan would have the head-to-head against Ohio State. So they would be in the Big Ten championship against Indiana.
And then Michigan could win.
And then Ohio State and Oregon would be 3 and 4. Michigan and Indiana would play in the Big Ten championship. The winner, of course, would go. And then the loser, I think if Michigan lost, they probably wouldn't go.
No.
If Michigan was to win that, I think Michigan and Indiana, because Indiana would have lost the Big Ten, they would definitely go. And then Ohio State maybe sneaks in, and maybe that pushes Oregon out.
Michigan has to win out. They can't lose another ball game. They just can't.
Not, yeah.
And they have beaten Ohio State 5 years in a row.
This brings me back to the point what I was just talking about as far as like winning, losing conference championships and whether it hurts your college football playoff standings is like we're talking about Michigan right now basically pushing Ohio State out of the playoff picture.
No. That'd be one loss for Ohio State. They're not going to shove a one-loss Ohio State team who's been ranked number 1 in the country all year.
So you think
out of the top 12?
It's more likely that they put 3 Big Ten schools in,
probably,
with Ohio State, Michigan,
and one of those G5 schools gets absolutely hosed.
Yeah. So actually, we were looking at this. Not to go on too much of a tangent, but we were looking at this, and the college football playoff rankings, seeding, whatever you want to call it, is actually different this year than it was last year. Last year, it was the conference winners of the Power 4 schools each got a first round bye. 1, 2, 3, 4. So Big 12, Big 10, ACC, SEC. Each got a first round bye seeded 1 through 4. That is not the case this year. This year, the top 4 seeds who get a first round bye are based on the college football playoff ranking. So that means it could be 2 Big 10 schools. It could be 2 SEC schools, however it shakes up. It is no longer if you win your conference, you get a first round bye.
You still get a bid. You still get an automatic bid, though.
You do get an automatic bid. So you can go win the ACC. You can be a shitty team like Virginia.
It doesn't guarantee you a bye.
Yes, but you still might be the number 10 seed. So you get an automatic bid. Say Virginia goes and wins the ACC. They're not getting a first round bye. It'll be the top 4 seeded teams. And then as far as the Power 5 schools go, it's just 1, or is it 2 guaranteed? We looked at this the other night. I believe it's only 1.
I think it's 1.
Only 1.
I was pretty buzzed when we were looking at that list.
I was too, because I was trying to figure it out, because I was like, something's different this year, because you had Ohio State and Indiana 1 and 2, and I was like, that doesn't make sense, because they're both Big Ten. And then we looked at it, and they're doing these projections based on the new seeding. But I believe it's 1 Power 5 school. As long as they're ranked, they get an automatic bid. So you're looking at schools like Tulane, UNT. Who else is up there? I think that's it. Tulane and UNT. They're likely looking at the number 12 seed who would get in the college football playoff. So the rankings are different this year. Just wanted to point that out. So like if you're looking at it and you see 2 Big Ten schools at 1 and 2, like they are now, Ohio State and Indiana, that is not a fluke. They're
dropping as we speak, gentlemen.
Yeah, the new rankings.
Yep.
Which they shouldn't change much because nothing crazy happened this week. I would be curious to see that Notre Dame Oklahoma situation you were talking about earlier.
They're tweeting them one by one. Right now.
One by one, boys.
Just tweet them all at once.
Okay, let's keep going. So we're still talking about rivalry week in case you lost us. So next we just
for the tangent. Welcome.
we just talked to 11 a.m. Saturday. Number 1 Ohio State, number 15 Michigan. At 2:30 on Saturday we have number 12 Vanderbilt at number 18 Tennessee. Tennessee's favored by 3.5. What do we think about that?
Give me the Vols.
Yeah, I think I like the Vols.
You keep flipping on Peso Pavia, dude. You like him or not?
I haven't flipped on that son of a bitch one time.
You were about him 1 week. 1 week, I think it was like episode 2, and then since then, Paul's been against him, I will say.
He's going to go to Knoxville and get his... he's going to get...
You just said you wanted to take him.
When?
No, you said Vols. Sorry.
He did say
Vols, baby.
Sorry.
Not the fucking...
You need to work on my English. You need to work on your geography. Sorry.
100%. We can work together on that.
I think we can collectively say we like Tennessee here, though they're...
You like Vandy here, Tanner?
No.
No?
No. Not
Okay.
but
All right, let's collectively go in on Tennessee here. That's a 3-0 sweep, so Vanderbilt, you have no chance. At 6 p.m., we have Virginia Tech at number 17, Virginia. Virginia, top dog in the ACC. They got to win this game to make the ACC championship, and it's a rivalry game against someone in their same state. Virginia's favored by 8.5.
I mean, I don't even know.
The Commonwealth Clash?
I don't. To be honest with you, I don't even know if I've watched a down of Virginia football this year.
I haven't either, and I'm not going to watch it down to this one either because you have the Iron Bowl at 6:30.
Damn.
So Virginia Tech, Virginia at 6. That's all we're going to talk about that. At 6:30, you have the Iron Bowl, which is number 10 Alabama at Auburn. Bama favored by 6.5.
If I'm Bama, I'm a little scared, especially with the way this backup, or I don't even know if you call him backup now, but the quarterback they got in right now for Auburn, they're playing good football.
Yeah.
He's throwing it around the damn field, that's for damn sure. And the last time there was a night game in this rivalry, at Auburn, who won him? Who won it? Auburn. This game is going to be disgusting.
Davis on the sideline.
There goes Davis.
There goes Davis.
Auburn's going to win the football.
30.
Oh, shit, boys.
The Iron Bowl gets crazy year in and year out.
So Utah dropped, I got to pivot here. Utah dropped to 13 after being ranked 12th last week. After that disrespectful fucking defensive display they put on. Anyways, carry on. Sorry.
Yeah, they're so
Breaking
irrelevant.
Miami, 12.
Oh, wow.
Oh, wow. Interesting.
So those are the rivalry games this week. Yeah, I mean, it's a packed slate. Like, any point you tune in this next weekend, it's going to be crazy.
Good football.
Find a couch, catch a couch, sit down, don't move for hours because before you know it, we're going to be watching Army and Navy on a Saturday and just wondering where the rest of the football games are.
Friday, Saturday.
We're going to have to wait 2 weeks to see any sort of relevant football. And even then, it's going to be like a little bit longer than that because the first real playoff game, isn't until December 20th.
Yes, but before you watch all that football this weekend, sit your asses down and tune in to the Garage Gang.
Yeah.
Listen to us spew some bullshit out there. Just a few fun havers is all we are. Like, subscribe, please.
Like, subscribe, comment, tell a friend. If you don't do any of that, then you're not a real one. So that's all there is
Hey,
to it.
before we pivot off college football, the first two out, Miami, BYU.
Rightfully so. They should.
Amen.
They should be like the third.
You got dog and shit at 11 and 12.
All right, let's jump into halftime. Halftime's where we talk about the biggest losers from this past week's sporting events, and us three are going to debate them. Last week, we all chose South Carolina, so we kind of did ourselves a favor, and no one has to wear the loser's hat. But this week, we're all going different routes. So, who wants to kick us off with the biggest loser?
I'll go first. For me this week, it's going to have to be Georgia Tech. And it's just because that embarrassing loss they had this past weekend, it's absolutely criminal for their fan base and for that team. I mean, they had it all right there in the palm of their hand. And these past couple of weeks have been really tough for those guys. So it just really sucks. I don't think there's a way, like we were saying, even if they do win out, it's going to be really tough for them to take a spot in the playoffs. So biggest loser for me this week's Georgia Tech.
Yeah, Georgia Tech's
That's
out
a
of
good one. I can't even deny that, Tanner. You've had a couple of shitty ones,
That was good.
but that was a good one.
That's a good one.
I like it.
All right, I'm going to dive in, and I'm going to change routes a little bit, and I'm going to go switch over to the NFL, and that is because the Philadelphia Eagles blew a 21-zippy lead to our Dallas Cowboys.
Yes,
And boys, the Dallas Cowboys have looked shaky all year. Philadelphia jumps up on us 21-zip. I thought that game was over.
I'm all the way back.
I texted y'all before the game, and I said, am I dumb for thinking the Cowboys could win this game?
And what did we say?
Hand up. I said, yes, you are.
I said, you're the biggest dumbass I know, I think is what I said.
But here we are. Cowboys come back and win it, and I think I might have, I was a little bit hopeful, thinking maybe this defense is revamped, whatever. But it's not about the Cowboys. It's about the Eagles blowing a 21-0 lead with Saquon Barkley. And just their offense in general has been shaky for the past few weeks. And
they finally start feeding the ball to A.J. Brown, and then it just doesn't work anymore after the first quarter.
the offense, their offense, our defense exploits what their offense isn't. And, I mean, our defense is nothing to write home about. And, the Cowboys take it to the Eagles, who are the NFC top dogs. I think they are 8-2, maybe.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
NFC East leaders, and they go and lose to the 4-5 Dallas Cowboys, who are heavy underdogs in a division rivalry game.
Wow.
Yeah, it's just a bad loss for the Philadelphia Eagles and a great win for the Dallas Cowboys.
They're 8-3 now, by the way.
Yeah, so 8-2 going into 8-3 now. Cowboys control their own destiny, but that's beside the point because the Philadelphia Eagles had everything to lose and nothing to win from this game, and they lost it all.
Yeah.
They did.
Definitely be diving in.
Cowboys are up to like a 9% chance to make the playoffs.
Yeah, just got to beat the Chiefs on Thanksgiving.
Let's go. All right, I'm going to take us back to college football. Unfortunately, my biggest loser this week, the North Texas Eagles.
Oh, no.
They had something good, man. Eric Morris takes the job at Okie State. And with that will come Mestmaker leaving as well. There's no doubt in my mind. UNT finding some rhythm. He's there for 3 years. He put him back into a little bit of namesake, first time being ranked. He built it, trusted a quarterback that had never started, and he takes the money at Okie State. Leaves North Texas in the dust, takes the job before the season's even over, and to be quite honest with you, North Texas has a shitload to play for. They went out and won their conference championship. They're going to find themselves in the college football playoff. But with that head coach leaving, dominoes fall.
Yeah.
Dominoes fall.
Messmaker just signed a deal with the Portillos right down 35 just when you thought they were about to catapult him into Denton history.
Thank you for helping my cause, Tanner.
And it's gone.
Do not
just
help his
gone.
argument.
It's gone. And, I genuinely feel bad for UNT fans because, I mean, you can't hate them if you live in Denton because, they don't have any... There's no animosity towards them because they're not a threat. And I mean that in the kindest way possible. You know what I mean?
You just pissed off UNT fans everywhere.
They're not a threat in the grand scheme of things. They can always slip in at 11 or 12 in the college football rankings, and that's about it. They don't play your teams.
That's who you pray to see.
Yes, 100%. But at the end of the day, North Texas had something great, and it's gone. It's gone. It just happened out of the fucking blue today, too.
Yeah.
Unfortunate.
Very good for Okie State, though. Guy's a hell of a coach.
Yeah.
Dude, I think that was a solid halftime performance by the three of us. I think those are three great losers all around.
Everybody vote for me.
Applaud for the boys. So yeah, that is halftime. We had Tanner who picked Georgia Tech as the biggest loser this week. We had myself who picked the Philadelphia Eagles, and then we had Paul choosing the UNT Mean Green.
Listen, are we going to go with Dalton or Paul on this pod?
Paul.
Okay.
Let's so I'm gonna put a poll on Instagram on probably Sunday, Monday-ish. So make sure after you watch this video, after you like and subscribe, that you go vote on that poll and choose who had the biggest loser. And then next week, whoever had the least amount of votes will wear the hat. Paul, take us away with the NFL.
Well, I'm going to take you to shithole Houston, where arguably the Buffalo Bills could have been any of our biggest losers this week. Josh Allen looked very mediocre, boys, as the Texans beat the Bills 23-19.
Thursday night football, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
First game of the week.
Just primetime just proves to be even more sluggish and shittier than we ever thought.
Yeah. Texans defense is legit.
It is.
Yeah.
But James Cook is carrying the load for that Buffalo Bills team right now.
You think Josh Allen is that bad, or Texans defense is that good, or Bills offensive line is that bad?
I think the Bills have zero help around.
Allen got sacked
either
7 times.
Yeah, dude, it's insane.
Yeah.
Either side of the ball, they have no help.
I'm just saying, if you want to shit talk Josh Allen, I'm all for it.
Who's our wide receiver?
I'm not married to the man, but
I
he
like
did
Josh.
get sacked 7 times.
He also
maybe 8.
He also did not throw for a touchdown. Okay.
Dude, the guy was running for his life.
Fucking MVP, baby. Find the fucking end zone. Come on.
Hurt right hand as well. 100%.
That's the same squad that got their asses kicked by the Miami Dolphins.
Rolling around on the ground after that.
Yeah, dude, his hand is hurt, dude.
Whose?
Dude,
And
it's turf.
I don't think it is.
It was. They said it was.
Okay. Well,
Josh Allen. I thought he got assassinated. The guy was rolling on the ground. He's rolling on the ground
Like he got stepped on or something?
He got tackled from behind. I thought he
knee.
broke his wrist or something. Shit. And the sideline reporter comes up, like, Josh Allen has turf burn on his right elbow.
Okay, well, he made it look way worse than that.
Oh, dude, I thought he died.
Yeah, I thought he
You actually texted and said, I think Josh Allen just died.
I thought his arm was in half.
And then you watch the replay, and he's like, what happened?
He's up and fine.
Yeah.
Him and Baker are the same way in that sense, where it looks like Baker breaks his ankle in half, stands up, starts talking shit. Yeah. You're like, wait a minute.
What just happened?
Everybody calm down. But no, even a bigger snooze fest, boys. Vikings at the Packers. Packers dominate 23-6. As J.J. McCarthy looks like the most average human being in the world.
Really tough when your team can't run the ball down the throat for 4 quarters of football.
It's a good win for the Cowboys there.
87 yards of passing. 87 yards of passing for J.J. McCarthy, boys.
Yeah, I saw that. And he threw a pick, right?
Uh-huh.
Absolute snooze fest.
He doesn't know what to do when Blake Corum's not in the backfield.
Dude, J.J. McCarthy memes on old X are top fucking tier.
Yeah, the more I watch the Vikings play, the more I think the Cowboys might win one more game.
Yeah.
You know what? That's a fair thought.
Yeah.
That is a fair thought. We good on that game, boys? Not much to talk about there. We talk
too much about it.
We get into a big one here. Colts at the Chiefs. Chiefs find a way to win.
Yeah.
In overtime.
Yeah. Week in, week out. I mean, the Colts looked like AFC favorites potentially. Them and the Patriots both.
Yeah, I'm starting to think Spags is the entire reason that team's even been afloat.
I think so.
He knows how to call it good defense, dude.
I also heard on 105.3 The Fan today, Tom Brady went through a little lull in the middle of his career where there's like 5 years where he didn't win a Super Bowl. Are we looking at that lull for the Kansas City Chiefs right now?
I hope it's a permanent one.
I don't know if it's a lull or not. Like, I don't know. That's a good question because as much as I want to doubt the Chiefs, they've proven who they are.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, they win football games.
Like, if they make it in the playoffs, I'm not betting against them.
Yeah, exactly. That's what a lot of people are saying. It's like if they do find themselves in a playoff spot, you just can't count them out.
They just have to get there first.
Yeah.
I think they're a 500 ball club now after that win. So beating the Colts, who knows what the Colts are. Their defense has been shaky at times, but their offense has kind of overpowered that for the majority of the year. But I think the real AFC team is up next.
Patriots at Bengals, boys. And the Patriots, they didn't look...
game.
It was ugly as shit. But they found a way to win. An ugly-ass football game, 26-20.
Yeah. Patriots look good. They looked less good this week, given they were playing the Bengals with no defense.
I'll tell you right now, if the Patriots want to fucking think about winning like important football games down the stretch, I dove into a little bit of stats. Third down... Holy shit. Terrible. I think they were 3 of 15. Yeah, now, the Bengals weren't any better. That's why this game was close. Yeah. But when it comes to nut cutting time, boys.
But the Patriots have won now, I believe, 10 straight games.
Were they 10-2?
Yeah.
Fuck. That's really good. Look out, man. And I love.
Good teams find a way to win games.
Yeah. Very well coached.
We talked about the Chiefs. Now we're talking about the good teams find a way to win. And
they caught the Bengals on a good week, too, because next week, Burrow's back. So
if I'm Drake May, though, I am praying to God the Chiefs don't make the playoffs.
I wanted to ask y'all about that. Burrow's like, if I'm healthy, I'm playing. Dude, your Bengals are fucking 3-8.
It got confirmed today that he's playing.
If I am the coach or anybody in an important position to make decisions, Joe Burrow's not playing another fucking snap of football the rest of the year.
He is. He's playing Thursday night.
At that logic, you shut down Jamar Chase, T. Higgins?
No, because they're not hurt every week. They don't have 9-month injuries every week.
Let me tell you what it is. Burrow's scared Flacco's going to steal his job.
Flacco also looked like shit, and I love Flacco, man.
Yeah.
Was
it that game that I don't remember if it was Flacco. I think it was Flacco. He threw a pick 6 in that one.
I believe so.
Yeah.
And it was just a horrible 5-yard stop that he threw 10 seconds to.
Yeah, dude, he was 16 of 32 on the day. It was just a
bad day for Flacco. Maybe it was the Patriots defense. Who knows?
There's definitely something to that. No doubt about it. But I'm going to take you over to Chicagoland, baby. Steelers at Bears, 31-28 Bears. And I have zero fucking clue how the Chicago Bears continue to win football games.
I don't know, but this week they have
so happy for them.
Philadelphia.
Their schedule gets disgusting.
And I hope to God the Bears beat
It's on Black Friday.
Eagles.
It's on Black Friday.
It is.
It's going to be tough.
Day after Thanksgiving.
It's going to be tough, dude.
The Bears take down the Eagles next week. I'm going to start painting my fingernails. Caleb Williams all the way, dog.
Yeah, I'll buy a
To the
Caleb
moon.
Williams jersey just to have, so I have something to wipe my ass with down the road. You know what I'm saying?
Go Bears.
Hey, their defense has been pretty poo-poo all year, the Bears. But I think they're number 1 in turnover margin.
Yeah, they're kind of figuring it out.
But they give up a shitload of yards and points.
I mean, let's talk. I mean, the Bears beat Mason Rudolph and the Steelers. Let's not ride home.
Steelers
about it.
defense.
They're good. They also gave up 28 to Rudolph.
I'll believe in them if they beat the Eagles this week.
They give up 28 to anybody, dude. Except for probably Tanner at the helm. I don't think they'd give up 28 to old T-Swole over there.
Like 30.
Maybe 30. Snooze Fest boys, Jets at Ravens. 23-10 Ravens.
Ravens are bad.
And the only good thing I had for a takeaway in this game was Derrick Henry.
What'd he do?
Ran for 2 tutters. And he is now 5 away from Adrian Peterson on the all-time rushing touchdown list. He has 115.
That was quick.
Yeah, he passed Walter. He passed Walter Payton a couple of weeks ago, and he is hawking down all day right now.
I saw something about Derrick Henry. This was not this week, but I think it was last week, where he's been in the league for how many years? 10?
Oh shit, a long time.
Years, close to
10?
at least 9.
I would say, yeah, somewhere around 10. He just now, in his 10th NFL season,
Broke his high
passed
school record.
his high school rushing yardage.
Yeah, wouldn't that?
4 years of high school, he just passed it in the NFL.
You imagine going to fucking science class and then having to go tackle that big son of a
It'll
bitch?
be 10.
Let's watch film, boys.
This next season will be 10.
You got the freak this week, gentlemen. You passing all your classes. That's a horrible fucking deal.
Wear your extra ear pads. He's coming in low.
But no, he's hawking down the 4th spot on that all-time list. So something to look out for as the season comes down to the final weeks. Giants at Lions, gentlemen. 34-27 Lions in overtime, and Jameis Winston gave them all they could fucking handle.
He's the best.
Dude, Winston. Dude, this week he didn't blow it. Last week he blew it. He threw a pick in the end zone to go down and tie the game, which they'd have probably gone for 2 because of the Giants. They have nothing to lose. This week, he gave them everything he had.
They still lost.
Hey, the sumbitch caught a back shoulder ball from a receiver,
And then
breaks
gave
a
the Heisman.
tackle, hits the Heisman, and finger rolls Selly into the end zone. He's a fucking dog.
Dude, I love Jameis Winston with all of me. I wish he could have taken down the Lions. But
Hell of a
again,
game.
like I said about the Vikings earlier, the Giants taking it to the Lions. The Cowboys' remaining schedule is starting to look a little bit more realistic. We can dive into that here in a second.
Absolutely. We'll move on. Seahawks at Titans, 30-24 Seahawks. And
This was a surpriser for me.
huge surpriser, but the big takeaways, Jackson Smith and Jigba. 8 catches, 167 yards, and 2 touchdowns.
He might be the best receiver in the NFL.
I think right now it's him and George Pickens.
40 points on fantasy, right?
That is a fair assessment.
I think 40 points on fantasy and Tanner still fucking beat me.
Speaking of fantasy, going back to the last game, Jahmyr Gibbs, 55.4 points.
That's not right.
Had him in 2 leagues, routed both teams.
I had a trade offer for David Montgomery. I told him to roll it up and shove it in their ass.
Next time, write me a letter so something like my ass will.
Amen. But no, I mean, close game versus the Titans. I mean, best game for Cam Ward so far this year.
Yeah.
He balled out.
And Titans defense actually played surprisingly good in like the first quarter and a half, 2 quarters. Which is a large part of that. But again, I mean, like we talk about it all the time, good teams find a way to win. This one was less of a finding a way to win. I think they got up in the second half, and then they just pulled it out.
Absolutely. I mean, Seahawks, man, keep rolling.
Still I'm going to say this until the end of time. I think they're the best team in the NFC. I know they lost to the Rams, but they lost to the Rams in a game where Sam Darnold played horrific, and I think he plays just a little
That's
bit
the same with
better.
Stafford. So, like, are both defenses a little bit better than we're thinking right now for both those squads, Rams and Seahawks?
I think both are legit, but I think the Seahawks is better. And so I think if Darnold doesn't play like absolute dog shit,
If he doesn't throw 4 picks.
the Seahawks win that game.
I agree, but, he didn't.
He didn't. So he's got to do that. But I still think, like, all-around team, I think the Seahawks are the team to beat in the NFC.
All right. We're going to take you to another honest-to-God, Cardinals are so bad. But Jags at Cardinals, 27-24 Jags in overtime. Trevor Lawrence with 3 interceptions on the day.
They did not deserve. Travis Etienne had a good game, though.
Yeah.
He did. Trevor Lawrence 3 picks.
He
and
balled. I saw he scored a few times, didn't he?
Shout out Bradley. He traded him to me like 5 weeks ago, but a good pickup for me.
Yeah.
Spraddles.
That
making
was-
shitty trades.
That
Here
was
we
the
go.
difference in me and Tanner's matchup this week. I'm going to have to run another fucking beer mile because of Colton Spradley. I think he should have to run half.
Speaking of beer mouth, so Paul lost our fantasy football league last year, and he was looking decent in the beginning of the year, but as of this week, he is in
Slow
12
possession of last
of
players.
12.
Dude, I'm fourth overall in points scored. And I'm fucking dead last. You're telling me the football gods aren't real?
That's just unlucky.
Another interesting fact,
Oh, I'm
not
fucking
that any
pissed.
of our listeners care, but there's 12 teams in our fantasy football league, and from top to bottom, I think there's a 2-3 game spread,
Oh yeah,
which is insane.
I think the person with the most wins in our league has 7 wins.
Like, there's nobody that's like 9-1. It's like top dog is like 7-5,
Everybody's-
and then last place is like 4 and like it's a 3 game spread.
Yeah, that's just depressing as shit down in my end, boys. I've got nothing to say about it. I'd
Honestly,
rather move on.
I'm proud of the group. Like, we put together a competitive league.
And Riley Lau can suck me from the back as well. That horrible trade offer last night. He wants Jackson Smith and Jigba. Nobody.
What did he
No.
try to give you for JSN?
It was some horse shit. A kicker, a poopy running back
For JSN?
for JSN, and Saquon. He wanted both of them.
Oh, Saquon having a phenomenal year.
Yeah, I tried getting a couple things for Saquon. Riley rebutted, said no.
Yeah.
Because he's dog shit. But it's horrible. And enough of the fantasy talk. I'm already depressed enough. Browns at Raiders, 24-10 Browns, as Myles Garrett breaks his sack record.
Let's talk about the
From
real
last week.
star of the show. We're talking old Sanders. He gets his first NFL win. How about it?
Yeah, I mean, good for him. What do you want me to say?
Nothing. He played.
I think he's a pompous asshole. He talks like his father. He acts like his father. He's not his father.
Dion's cool.
I love Dion.
I'm not shitting on Dion.
You just kind of did.
Yeah, he did.
What I'm saying is, no, you're twisting my words. What I'm saying,
he
Pompous asshole.
looks like his dad, and he
I
has.
said he's a pompous ass, and he talks and acts like his dad. Dion had every right to talk like that. He was the best player on the planet for a fucking stretch of
My
time.
apologies.
Sounded derogatory.
George Sanders, what has he done? He beat the fucking Las Vegas Raiders.
Excuse
He has a perfect record in the NFL, Paul.
Excuse
He's
me.
1-0.
Retired.
Who do they have next week? Somebody looked that up.
Excuse me. Retired jersey.
Against the Las Vegas Raiders, dude.
I think him and JJ McCarthy are battle for ass. And
Shadur is the second coming of God, and you're just disrespecting him.
you guys are just trying to piss me off. I mean,
No, I
like
hate
my hate for him started when he got his number retired at Colorado for fucking.
He went 8-4, dog. That's good.
That's a joke. That's a joke. Travis Hunter's jersey deserves to be retired at Colorado. Number 1 overall pick.
does.
I'm totally joking. I just wanted to piss you off.
Well, successful at that, Brandon.
Congrats to Myles Garrett for breaking his own set.
Talk about
Put
the
that on your resume.
biggest game of the week right here.
Eagles at Cowboys, 24-21. Dallas Cowboys.
George Pickens might be my favorite player to ever watch on the face of the earth. You know what the Eagles are known for? You know what Philadelphia is known for? Fucking sandwiches, boys. That's what he said after the
Boy, are they good.
That's what it said after the game.
They're good, man. And Dak passes Romo on the passing yards list on the Dallas Cowboys.
Yep.
That's pretty big.
Yeah.
I never want to hear a bad word said about him again.
Cowboys down 21 zippy, bringing it all the way back. I heard that new defensive lineman, what's his name? I'm blanking on it.
Quinn Williams.
Quinn Williams. In the locker room, I guess he's having some words for the boys. And he said, I like it like this. He said, yes, at halftime.
yeah.
He said, I like it like this. Let's go out there and fucking take it. And
Talk
boy,
about
did
coming
they.
over from the Jets and then trying to rally your team, and they actually do it.
Well, when you're the best player on that defense,
100%.
Dude, Quinn Williams has opened up so many things for the defense. It's insane. I hope this continues to show on Thanksgiving against the Chiefs. And then following that, we have Lions, Vikings.
Season's still over.
Andy had a career day. Eight
QB pressure.
QB pressures. That's a career high for him. So,
Yeah.
I mean, hell yeah. We can talk about one more thing about this game. CeeDee Lamb. Dropping footballs, gentlemen. But
I love CD, but damn, that's gotta
But
stop.
it was
dude.
brought up today on the Fan. Like it's one thing if you're dropping passes and you're kind of checked
yeah,
out.
to it.
You're checked out, right? Like that's one thing, but there's a few runs for Williams that got him extra 10, 15 yards because CeeDee Lamb's out there working his ass off on the edge.
Yeah.
He's not checked out. He's just dropping balls, and word on the street is Dak will be looking his direction on Thanksgiving Day.
CDs?
Yeah.
Keep that on the ball, dude. We
Yeah,
don't know what he can
he's
do.
good. He's good. He goes through those weird stints where he drops passes. But when you got George Pickens on the other side, those drops don't seem to matter as much.
No, because no one can seem to tackle that guy, and he seems to catch literally everything that's thrown his way. If you look at
He's a fucking freak.
dude, I don't someone put something in his water. So speaking on the Cowboys, I wanted to bring this up earlier, but I'll bring it up now since we're on them. So the Cowboys currently are 5-5-1. They are third, 3 teams out from the wild card. So in order for the Cowboys to make the playoffs, they have, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4. They have 6 games remaining. We have the Chiefs, the Lions, the Vikings, the Chargers, Commanders, Giants. Guess how many games they have to win to make the playoffs?
4.
Realistically.
4.
6 games? They have to win 4?
They got to get to 10 wins.
Yeah, they have to.
But
That's
and then
5.
That's 5, yeah.
and then
5
other
of 6.
people have to lose in front of them for them to make it.
Yeah.
So if I was looking at this schedule, Chiefs, Lions, Vikings, Chargers, Commanders, Giants. I'm looking at that and I'm thinking, damn, we might actually, we could win 4 of these 6. Well, if they win 4 of the 6, they go 9-7. And a
That's
9-7
not-
team, the current last place wildcard team is 8-4, the Niners.
Yeah.
So 9-7 doesn't do it.
You're telling me that the Niners,
So the Niners would have to only win 1 more game out of their next 6.
yeah, and they're going to win probably 4 of them.
The wild card right now is Seattle 8-3, Green Bay 7-3-1, and the Niners 8-4. So I think the NFC this year is just too stacked. Like you have to, I think you have to win maybe even 11 games to make the playoffs this year.
Yeah, I mean, if you got the Niners sitting in front of you for that wild card spot, it's not happening. Like,
Yeah.
it's just,
call it like it is. They gotta win out.
yeah, they got to
If
win
they
out.
win all 6, they have a legitimate chance. But if
And they got to hope San Fran loses 5 of their next
they win
6.
5, I think there's a chance. If they only win 4, which would mean, losing to the Chiefs and Lions and then winning out against the Vikings, Chargers, Commanders, Giants, I unfortunately think if they only win 4 of their next 6, there's no chance.
They'll
Finish the year at 9-7 and not make the playoffs.
too many things have to happen. I know the Cowboys are firing you boys up. Too many things have to happen. It's just,
No.
I mean, it's bleak.
I said it when we first started talking about this game. Season's still over.
9% chance to make the playoffs right now.
The season's over.
And that's because they have to win 5 or 6 of their next 6.
And teams have to lose in front of them.
Yeah. Season's over.
It's not, if they win those games, it doesn't necessarily fucking matter because the Niners keep winning. They're going to take that wild card spot.
No, yeah, Seahawks have a wild card, so it'll be Seahawks or Rams in that division. Packers are slipping, so I could see them falling, and Niners also aren't that good. But above the Cowboys,
They're 8-4.
Is but they're, you know what I mean? Like they're not that good.
And
Like,
their schedule's
they can
not
fall.
that top heavy coming in.
Teams above the Cowboys: Seahawks, Packers, Niners, Lions, Panthers, and then Cowboys. So those top 3: Seahawks, Packers.
Boy, dropping that
Niners.
one of the Panthers really hurts looking back, doesn't it?
Yeah, big time.
Yeah, but I don't think the Packers are as bad as people
And the
think.
Giants defense giving up that touchdown to Gibbs really hurts as well.
That's fair. That's fair, boys. Let's jump to Sunday Night Football. Bucks at the Rams, 34-7 Rams, as Baker Mayfield goes down with a sprained AC joint in his left shoulder.
On a Hail Mary pass at halftime, too.
It was before that.
Oh, was it?
Yeah, he was banged up before that. He I don't know, it was on a weird play. He got tackled, fucked his shoulder up.
That was Sunday Night Football, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I lost some money on that one. That was cool.
I did too. Anyways, hey, you got Matt Stafford, old ass,
All he does is throw touchdowns to Devontae
leading
Adams.
the MVP race as we speak. What do you boys think about that?
38?
Yep.
Yeah. Old.
I mean, it's his to lose.
So good.
Still balling.
His to lose. I mean, the guy throws 4 touchdowns a week.
Yeah.
That'll probably win you MVP.
And he's efficient. He just doesn't turn the football over.
Yeah.
Like, it's...
Rams are good.
They put on a clinic on Sunday Night Football, boys.
I think Bucks aren't that good, unfortunately.
Bucks defense banged up. Baker didn't play the entire second half.
O-line banged up.
O-line banged up. They're banged up, but they're in a shitty division.
Season from hell.
They're in a terrible division, and yeah,
in front.
if the Cowboys could move to the NFC South, that'd be.
They'd find a way to fuck it up.
They could maybe win.
All right, not much else to say on that one. Panthers at Niners.
Sloppy.
Monday Night Football, 20-9.
Every time I turned around, there was a turnover in this game.
Yeah, Brock Purdy's just throwing the effing ball to the Panthers.
Bryce Young too. Like every time I looked, there was a pick, and like each team would drive. They were having successful offensive drives, and they would get to about the 30 or 40 and pick.
After turnover. And McCaffrey fumbled last night too, and three Panthers defensemen tried to jump on it, just kept knocking it forward.
Whiffed. I mean, the Panthers was down 7-0, and they get a turnover, takes it all the way down to the 1 yard line, and the Panthers decide to throw the football instead of give it to Dowdle 4 times. That is absolutely criminal play calling. Some would say the Panthers are trying to not win these fucking football games.
5 interceptions in this game. Brock Purdy threw 3.
And one of those
Bryce
was
Young threw 2.
the best play you'll ever see by a cornerback.
Yeah.
He came from all the way across the field. It was absolutely nuts. So the other 2 were really bad, though. I'll admit that.
It's just a floppy game.
100%.
I wonder if Meow Mix recorded this week.
They must have.
They must have,
Yeah, they have.
because the Panthers looked
Lost.
like shit.
Yeah.
But that wraps it up for the games. But I have a couple of talking points here. Jamar Chase, we talked about last week, spitting on Jalen Ramsey. Said, I didn't do that shit. What are you talking about, right? Well, he came out and apologized this week for spitting on Jalen Ramsey.
Yeah.
It's like, oh my God, you playing in the NFL and there's cameras on you? Yeah, you were caught red-handed, pal.
Tough.
Red fucking handed.
I mean, I said this before. I don't understand what's the hype around spitting on somebody. I really don't.
What do you mean the hype? Like how it's like so bad?
No. I understand why it's so bad.
Yeah.
It's actually. I think I heard
That's
this on a talk
disrespectful
show.
as shit.
No, it's assault, brother.
Yeah.
It's actually assault. It's the equivalent to pimp slapping someone on the side of the road.
I think it's worse.
It's
Really?
more disrespectful, if
100%.
anything.
Oh, no
For
doubt.
sure.
No doubt.
I just don't understand. Like, I've never even had the thought to spit on someone. I don't think. I mean, I've thought about it,
It's crossed my mind a couple times.
but I've never wanted to act on it.
Yeah, but I'm not a piece of shit.
Yeah.
Okay? Some people may think that, but deep down, I'm not a piece of shit, and I just won't spit on you. You got to do some horrible things for me to do that. And if I do spit on you, you fucking deserved it, okay?
I think I would definitely hit somebody before I spit on them.
Yeah.
Can't do that in the NFL.
That's how you know spitting is more disrespectful.
Yeah. Like we said, tastes like bitch, you know?
Yeah. Spit on people.
One last thing NFL-wise, Jerry Jones was interviewed on 105.3 The Fan today. They asked him, do you see yourself parting ways with George Pickens? He said, absolutely not.
They're going to pay Pickens. They're going to be in a similar spot as the Bengals are currently. And you know what? I don't even give a shit because that guy's fun to watch on the football field.
Tanner, thoughts?
I just don't believe Jerry.
I believe him here.
I believe him too.
I do.
I've read several things throughout the week that is like the Cowboys are willing to do whatever it takes to keep Pickens.
And we'll have a poopy defense for the next 4 years.
You know what I think that looks like is actually CD and Dak like reevaluating their contracts.
Yeah, right.
And
That was another big thing is they asked, what are you going to do? Like, what's the story on Lamb? And Jerry Jones said we have to keep those two together.
yeah,
They have to stay together.
yeah, they're best buddies. You can't like.
Go out on the town in Vegas, get a little banged up, gamble some hard cash.
Perhaps Pickens is willing to sign maybe a 1 or 2 year deal for maybe a little less than he could get to stay with his good friend CeeDee Lamb.
Maybe,
No.
but in today's age, you're an ACL away from not getting paid.
Yeah.
So,
The only smart move for Pickens is to try to get like a 4 or 5 year deal and
I
get
sure
a
hope that
boatload of
happens.
guaranteed cash.
I sure hope that happens.
Which, granted, he's the player he is, and he probably has the same agent as the rest of the Cowboys. He's getting whatever he wants.
100%. But, boys, that's all I had for the NFL this week. That is it.
Should we hop on over to a little MLB offseason talk?
Let's get it.
Do you mind if we do a new segment called Something I Really Love But Feel Like I Should Hate It?
Yes.
It's a good segment.
Yes.
The Texas Rangers have officially traded Marcus Semien away to the Mets for Brandon Nimmo. Clean swap, clean trade, except for the Rangers also get a little bit of cash. So congrats to Chris Young for
Not a clean
somehow
trade.
getting that. Clean swap, besides the $5 million they're also giving us.
1 for 1 and $5 million, you know.
Yeah. So, for me, I hate saying this because I love Marcus as a guy. I love this trade. This is great for the Rangers. We're shedding payroll. It gives us a lot more cash to play around with because the Mets are taking on his contract. We're taking on Nemo's. We're going to be paying less money over a shorter amount of time. But I love this trade, so I'd love to hear y'all's thoughts about it.
I mean, Nemo last year hit
265.
265 to Marcus's 230. He had 25 home runs to Marcus's 15. He had 40 more ribbies.
Yeah.
What's not to love about this guy?
Yeah.
On top of that, his name is Brandon, so the guy is
Solid name.
I love him. I'm buying a Nemo jersey
And
tomorrow.
you could definitely make an argument that Marcus's best years are definitely behind him. He's 35 years.
Marcus's best year was before he even played for the Rangers.
It's a fact.
It was actually the year before we paid
That
him.
some bitch stole a World Series ring.
Yeah, I mean, I'm about it. This trade alone does not make the Rangers competitive and for the World Series.
It helps.
It makes them competitive in their
I
division,
think it's a step in the right direction.
but it is a step for sure. We clean up, we get some cash with it. I'm about to trade. Marcus Semien,
But-
thank you for everything you did.
Yeah. Love you forever.
To the
Hate
Mets,
to see you
correct?
go. Love to
Mets,
see you
yeah.
leave.
What was his contract in New York? Anybody?
$5 million less than Simeon's. Simeon had like a 9
So
year.
in the same breath, you're not
We saved a bit of cash.
a bit, but you got rid of a guy who can't.
We have him for 5 years. There's 3 years left on Marcus's contract.
That's fair.
So it's less money over a much longer period of time. 2 extra years on his contract for less money.
The Mets are folding as we speak, gentlemen.
Yeah, Frank.
The Mets are selling.
Yeah.
Let me read this real quick. Brandon Nimmo last year batted .262, 25 home runs, 92 RBIs. Marcus Semien batted .230, which is .032 less than Nimmo. 15 home runs, which is 10 less than Nimmo. 62 RBIs for Semien to Nimmo's 92. So Nimmo had 30 more runs driven in there.
I also saw a graphic where Marcus's bat speed is the slowest it's been in his entire career.
The other thing I love about this trade, Nimmo plays right field, so you're freeing up second base by getting rid of Semien.
It's Josh Smith's time.
Josh Smith
It's
is
his
now an everyday ball player.
He's been ready for the past 2 seasons to take on that. You could argue anywhere that the Rangers have put him in the field, besides behind the dish, he has played an elite level of defense. I'm not going to say in left field because sometimes it looks a little shaky. But anywhere we've put him in the infield, he's played an elite level of defense. And the boy he's actually, say what you will about him, that boy is a single merchant.
Not a boy, grown man.
He's going to get on base. So I think
He has competitive at bats every time he bats, and the guy plays legit infield anywhere you put him.
Yeah, and now he's most likely that Chris Young did say that there's a lot of internal candidates for the starting job at second. I don't see a world where it shakes out where he's not the everyday starter there.
He will be an everyday starter where,
Regardless.
yeah, somewhere.
So,
For sure.
yeah, really happy about that.
How do you feel about Josh Smith, Paul? You know
I
who
said
that
he,
is?
I said he's gonna be a fraud in the beginning. He's not a fraud.
Good
He's a
player.
baller. There's no other way to cut it.
Other baseball news. Ohtani, breaking news. Let us be the first to report to you if you didn't know this already. Ohtani has announced he's going to be playing the World Baseball Classic. No shit, dude. Of course he's playing.
Congratulations.
Yeah.
Let's look this up real quick so we can give the people what they want to hear.
What are you looking at?
The USA World Baseball Classic roster. I sent it to y'all the other
I
night.
don't think it's finalized yet, is it?
I mean, some guys have announced their commitment, and if these guys aren't the starters, I would be amazed.
What are
Because
you looking at?
USA World
Baseball
Classic roster. Because it's crazy. We got Paul Skeens on the mound, Corbin Carroll in left field, Pete Crow Armstrong center field, Aaron Judge right field, Cal Raleigh the big dumpy behind the plate, Paul Skeens off the mound. We're talking 102 at your chest, boy. Bobby Witt Jr. at shortstop.
Stud.
Yeah, I mean, roster's already stacked.
Oh, second base was Mookie Betts.
Yeah.
Mookie Betts was at
He's going to be
second.
playing second.
I mean,
Roster is stacked.
the roster is absolutely loaded. I say this because I haven't seen the other rosters, but I'm sure I'll see the other rosters and be like, oh, damn, they're loaded too. But USA's roster, dude, they are going to win.
Sure hope so, dude.
And they're not only going to win, they're going to dominate.
Japan is really good.
Go look at this roster. Go look at the Instagram reel I sent you, dude. it will fire you up.
Yeah.
The USA World Baseball Classic roster is loaded.
Yeah, I'm really excited for it. It's going to be a really fun March. Hopefully we get to go down to Houston and catch a couple games.
Schwarber was DH. I
Yeah.
just saw his name.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's going to be good. It's going to be fun. In other baseball news, shocking twists. Yankees are lowering payroll, which
No way.
yeah, Steinbrenner announced. He said any Yankees fans who think we make a profit are absolute fools. Is essentially what he said. So they're going to be lowering payroll for the first time in God knows how long.
Told me the Yankees haven't been making
What's
money.
crazy, dude? I've been seeing stuff all week about how they're saying that they're going to go and get Corey Seager from us. That they're going to trade Volpe and Goldschmidt to us for Seager.
Volpe's dog shit.
Dude, there ain't no way. The Yankees fan base is so ignorant, thinking that it's funny that they finally are not going to have enough cash to just throw around to get whoever they want.
I think we're all fools if we believe that piece of shit Steinbrenner. He's lowering fucking payroll so he can make more cash.
So they can buy everyone next year.
Yeah, he's not poor. So, like, him playing this card of, like, oh, if you think we're making a profit, you're dead wrong. Shut the fuck up. Shut up. You own the New York Yankees, dog.
Yeah,
Lick my balls.
yeah. I thought it was an interesting headline.
100%. But do you think he's telling the truth? Like, I know they're going to lower payroll 100%. That's the
Kind of,
truth.
yeah. It's been a long time since they won a World Series.
Right, but, like,
Long
the
time.
brand. Like,
2009, but
you can walk around in Dallas, Texas right now and see more Yankees hats than Rangers hats.
it's a fact.
It's just insane.
In other baseball news, this is going to be heating up quite a bit here pretty soon. Tucker, Schwarber, Bellinger, Bregman, and Alonso all still on the board. So those pieces are going to fall probably within the next few weeks since the tender deadline just ended last week. So look forward to that, boys.
If Schwarber's not a Cub, I will be physically
Right.
ill.
Yeah.
The only players we missed, sorry, I just looked it up. The only players we missed on the U.S. World Baseball Classic team were Bryce Harper at first and Gunnar Henderson at third.
Dang, they're
short-
going to have Gunnar Henderson on the corner.
Yeah, short is Bobby Witt, second's Mookie, first Bryce Harper, third Gunnar Henderson.
Yeah.
Behind the plate, Big Dumpy. Yeah.
First base should be Pete Alonso. That's just me.
Yeah. Or DH and
Over Harper?
Got Schwarber, so I don't know.
Over Harper, yeah.
Yeah. Well, let's y'all want to jump over to some puck?
Let's talk some pub.
Not a whole lot to report on. Rantanen did get a one-game suspension. He's not playing tonight against the Oilers because he almost killed two guys.
Can't be doing that. Back-to-back games, you can't be doing that.
Yeah, it's a tough scene.
So those of you that don't know, Rantanen almost killed two men on separate nights.
On 2 legal hits.
that
Yeah.
weren't legal. Yeah,
The guy was like sliding into the board and Rantanen came in behind him and forced the issue.
basically
into the board.
tackled him into the end boards, basically. But he'll be back after tonight. Just this is a tough game to not have Rantanen. So I think they're actually playing right now.
No, like 20 minutes till puck drop.
There you go. In other news, Jake Onger was officially named the starting goalie for the United States team. Jets goalie Hellebuck, he's out for 4 to 6 weeks, so he's going to be in the process of recovering when it's time for them to start ramping up for the Olympics. So Otter's a starter now. Nate McKinnon's still the points leader. Wedgwood still holds the most wins. Avs are on a 9-game win streak right now, fellas. So.
Is that how you spell Hellebuck?
No. I just realized I misspelled it.
Jellybuck.
Jellybuck.
Jell.
That's what he turns into in the playoffs, jelly. It's terrible, dude. Terrible in the playoffs.
The J is silent.
Yeah. That's
Should be an H, I think.
That's all I got for hockey this week. Not a lot to report on it. But once football ends and we have some more time to watch some puck, I'm really excited for that. It's going to be.
Dive in.
I got a question for the listeners. What do y'all think we should get into? I think we're all into pretty much the same type of stuff once football ends. We have college baseball around the corner.
That'll be fun.
We have college basketball
Oops, much
ongoing, beginning of the season.
Doesn't start till March, really.
Exactly. Yeah. We might dig into some of that. We probably won't dig into too much NBA.
Yeah, sorry. I won't show up for work. I will not show up here for NBA talk. Sorry.
Yeah, we might dig into some college baseball. Let us know what you want us to talk about, because we do it for y'all. We don't do this for us. We actually hate doing this, and we do it because we have so many subscribers and likes and comments.
We don't know how y'all could make it through y'all's week without us.
And honestly, like, it's becoming a burden. I don't want to do this anymore. How about y'all?
I enjoy every Tuesday.
I think you're full of shit.
I really enjoy every Tuesday. It's my favorite day of the week.
It's one day of the week where none of us.
Please
can
subscribe so Brandon doesn't quit.
I'm about to quit.
But yeah, that's all I had for hockey. A little golf discussion topic. Golf season doesn't start for a while, but I did see today that Justin Thomas had back surgery this week, and I feel like nobody knows about it. I'm kind of wondering how long that's been bothering him.
Old JT?
Yeah, JT had back surgery.
Is he going to play this year?
He will not be back in time for the start of the season. He'll be back in time for the majors.
That's what he said. He said he didn't want to put a time stamp on it because he doesn't want to push it. There's no sense.
Especially a back injury in golf, dude.
Yeah, it's nothing to play with. Ask old Tiger Woods.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, Tiger's got more than back.
I'm just interested as to how long this has been bothering him because...
You know what I think about this topic is how is that going to affect Jordan's speed? Because him and JT...
Just playing partner.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I bet it, yeah.
Speed's been dog shit for years. I mean, it might affect him better.
Yeah.
Who knows?
Maybe he'll get his head out of the gutter.
Yeah.
He won't have his boy with him.
No.
Yeah, he won't be making fucking sevens on hole 12.
That's
He'll
all.
be a escape artist.
That's all I had for MLB, hockey, and golf.
Solid segment there, Tanner.
I like it.
Should we wrap up? Anything else to touch on?
Let's go one more thing before we leave. One more thing. And I'm curious what y'all think about this. So this is going back to the Joey Chestnut versus Usain Bolt 100-meter dash. And they both have to eat a hot dog. I'm sure everyone's heard this before, whether you've listened to this podcast or any other podcast in the world. There's a question out there. If Joey Chestnut and Usain Bolt race in a 100-meter dash, but they both had to eat one hot dog before they started, who would win? So we're not going to debate on that because I think Joey takes him to the woodshed.
100%. It doesn't come down to the race itself. It comes down to how much time differential is there going to be
Quite a
eating
bit.
that dog.
That hot dog
Joey's
combined.
slugging it down in 2 seconds. He's got a 5-6 second head start. You're talking 100 meters. You're talking 15 seconds max.
He's probably got more than
Yeah.
that than a head.
And Joey's put together. Go look at Joey. He's put together.
Just a 100-meter dash.
Yeah.
Yeah, Joey Chestnut. Yeah.
So we're not talking about that.
Yeah,
We're
not
gonna
a
talk about-
200, dude. I don't think Joey Chestnut could run fucking 200 meters right now.
Oh, he would get smoked in a 200 for sure. Let's talk about this. How many dogs, how many glizzies, how many wieners could you eat in 1 minute?
I actually know the answer.
In 1
for
minute?
myself.
You've tried this?
No, we just had like a hot dog eating competition one day at work for some reason.
What's
It was
your
actually-
number?
It was my idea, and I tried to back out.
How many did you get in
I
a
said
minute?
4.
You got 4 dogs in a minute?
No, I don't know why. I just got one.
1 dog in a
You
minute?
only got 1?
I feel like 2's the number for
Bread and
me.
everything.
I think I hit 3.
I don't think you're
20
hitting
seconds?
3, dude.
20 seconds?
I don't think you're hitting 3.
Pop? 20, 40, 60.
I'll tell you this. We'll record short for these boys and girls listening.
You don't think I can smash 3 dogs in a minute?
I don't think so. No.
How many do you think you got?
2.
I can barely do one.
You actually tried this.
Yeah, I only got one. And it was the worst. That's the worst I felt. I drove 4 hours back to Dallas. It was the worst I've ever felt.
First of all, hot dogs are nothing to fucking play about. Many people die every year choking on hot dogs. Like, legitimately. There's a number out there that'll fucking baffle you. Okay? I had a buddy almost die from that shit.
Really?
Yeah.
I'm not a fan of it.
I'm not going to name drop him. We were young.
I could take down 3 dogs in a minute.
I
3?
believe you. Should
I
we do it
don't
next
fucking
week?
believe you at
I'll
all.
do it next week. I don't give a shit.
I'll give you $20.
3 dogs in a minute. I could do it.
$20.
I'll give you $20.
You have to be
$3.
done chewing, no dog in mouth at the time. Not just dog in mouth. I'm talking
In the stomach.
in the...
Drop in the comments right now if you think I can take down 3 hot dogs, regular size hot dogs, that is, in 1 minute. I'm talking
There's no-
chew, swallow.
We're talking Johnsonville dogs.
Regular hot dog. Yeah.
Johnsonville dog.
I don't want no big ass hot dog.
We're going to do what they do
Regular
in the
size.
competition. Johnsonville dogs.
Are those bigger?
I don't know. Probably not.
Okay.
But
If
they
it's
got to
a
be
regular size
Johnsonville
hot dog.
brand.
Yeah, bread and everything.
$20 says you don't do 3.
I don't know if I want to bet.
Talking all this shit, man. Put your money where your mouth is.
I'll just do it for the watchers and listeners.
The love of the game, huh?
Yeah.
All right, Brandon.
Next week, I'm going to choke down some glizzies.
Ugh.
Tune in live. It won't
Live.
be live.
Tune in Wednesday morning.
There's going to have to be a witness because Brandon will fucking cheat. And
Brandon won't make it to work.
I'm gonna slam these glizzies. All right, boys. Let's
Sure
wrap
you
it
will.
up. We're there.
Real quick, before we jump, happy Thanksgiving, everybody.
yeah.
Got a lot to be thankful for this time of year. A lot of ball on.
Tanner, what are you thankful for?
What am I thankful for?
Let's go around the table here. What are you thankful for?
George Pickens.
Okay.
That's a good one.
Yeah.
That's a good one, dude. I am thankful for the Paul Hugo.
The guy's a piece of shit, has nothing to be thankful for. I'm thankful for the Uber drivers every Saturday night that I use. They get me home safely.
That's another good one. Damn, I don't have anything clever like that.
You got a child, man.
I was trying to go like sports related. I don't want to make this like too sentimental, you know.
Get there for us. Come on.
I'm thankful for y'all.
Oh, thanks
For y'all.
Yeah,
Thanks for showing up. I'm thankful for our subscribers.
all three of y'all.
Yeah, I'm thankful for the fan, the singular fan.
Let's hear it from the fan.
All right, let's wrap it up. All right, that is episode 7, Garage Gang. We're out.
Happy Thanksgiving.
Peace.
Great show, lads.